Hello, I'm glad to see you today in Adventure Land, where we're going to have our third lesson about someone that God helped be brave. Have you noticed my sheet here? You wonder what's underneath? Well, I'll show you. I have a cup and it has some problems. I went to pour myself a drink, and look what happened. Can you see what's happening with my cup? It has some problems. It's kind of got some holes in it. Now, it's kind of hard to drink water out of a cup that's got holes in it. And I don't really know how to fix it. But you know what? Our lesson today is about something that needed to be fixed. So I'll get this out of the way. And our lesson today is found in our Bible in the book of 2 Chronicles, the 32nd chapter. Okay, and it's about a good king, and his name is Hezekiah. Okay? Now let me read you what the Bible says about King Hezekiah. It said, Hezekiah trusted in the Lord, the God of Israel. There was no one like him among all the kings of Judah, either before him or after him. He held fast to the Lord and did not cease to follow him. So Hezekiah was a good king. He followed what the Lord instructed him to do. He sought the Lord for direction, and he was a good king. Well, one day, a bad king shows up in Jerusalem. And his name was King Sennacherib. And he showed up to Jerusalem with his army to fight. Now, the walls around Jerusalem were like my cup. They were full of holes. So Hezekiah told his people to patch up all of the holes in the wall. And he gave them some other instructions too. He told them to patch up all the holes, and he told them to build weapons and shields. Okay, he was getting ready for battle. Okay, he was getting ready for battle. And let me read something else that Hezekiah told his people. It said, he told them to be strong and brave. Don't be afraid or discouraged because of the king of Assyria and the vast army with him, for there is a greater power with us than with him. With us is the Lord our God to help us to fight our battles. So see, King Hezekiah knew that God was on their side. He told his people to be brave, that God was going to help them fight the battle. So you know what happened? That night, the King Sennacherib and his army were camped outside of town, and God sent an angel. He sent an angel to their camp in the nighttime. And you know what the angel did? He wiped out all the soldiers. He fought the battle for them. He killed them. So here, God had given Hezekiah, he helped him to be brave so that he could lead the people, and he got the people to prepare the city and prepare for battle, help the people to be brave. But in the end, God ended up fighting the battle. And like we've talked about in the last couple weeks, if you are facing something, maybe school starting or a dentist appointment or something else that makes you afraid, or if you're scared about something, God can help you be brave too, just like he did Hezekiah. Okay, now, it is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day, dads. And I want to show you a craft today that it just looks to me like something a dad would enjoy. And if you're lucky, maybe he'll make it for you and he'll let you play with it. Okay, we are going to make a CD hovercraft. So I've got one made. I'm going to show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to blow up this balloon. And I'm just going to twist it a little bit. And I have a little collar here. It's just a little piece of paper. I'm going to put the neck of my balloon in there. I'm going to sit it on the hovercraft. Untwist it. Look what it does. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. I think dads might think that's cool. You might even want to set up little Army men or toys or something and see if you can make it knock it down. It kind of does its own thing, you know, like those new vacuum sweepers that just go everywhere. That's kind of what our hovercraft is doing. It's still moving. Okay, now I'll show you how to make it. I'm going to show you kind of quick, but I'm also going to give you a website where you can go and make one if you'd like. Okay. We're going to start with a CD and a sports lid. And I'm going to take a push pin and I'm going to punch some holes around the top. It's closed. Okay, you want to close the lid. And I'm going to punch some holes around there. Oh, yeah, you want to go all the way through. Now this is a project for dad to do or mom or big brother or sister. So I have some holes just punched right around the center. Again, this is a job you're going to need to get some help with. I'm going to take my glue gun and put some glue all the way around there. And sit that down over the hole of the CD. I'm going to take a piece of cardstock. It's about 6 inches by 2 inches. And on one end, I'm going to cut up halfway. And then on the other, I'm going to turn it over and do the same thing. So I have like a slit on the top and the bottom. Just make a circle out of that. Okay, looks like so. And I'm just going to take that so it stays there. Okay, so there's your collar. And you blow up your balloon, put it through there, attach it to the lid, and it should float around the table. And when it gets done, you can just take your balloon off and blow it up again. Putting it through the collar. And set it on my lid. And there it goes. In case you didn't get all of those, I went to this website, stevespanglerscience.com, and if you search for CD hovercraft, it will give you these instructions. And I have one more thing for you since it's Father's Day. When I was little, I thought my father could do anything and everything. I didn't think there was nothing that my father couldn't do. But then I ran across this book, and it says, it's what dads can't do. And it opened my eyes to a few things. So I want to close out Father's Day with this book. Okay, it says what dads can't do. Okay, there are a lot of things that regular people can do, but dads can't. Dads can't cross the street without holding hands. Dads can push, but they can't swing. Okay, dads can't pitch a baseball very hard or hit one very far. When dads play hide and seek, they always get found, but they have a hard time finding you. They aren't very good wrestlers. Dads lose at checkers and cards and almost every other game. Dads aren't good at sleeping late. They can't comb their own hair or shave by themselves. Dads like to go camping, but they need lots of help setting up the tent and cooking. Dads like to go fishing, but they don't like to go alone. And they need extra practice baiting the hook. Sometimes dads have a hard time getting organized, and they can't drive very fast. Dads seem to have trouble holding on to their money. Dads can't see you hiding your lima beans at dinner time or feeding them to the cat. They can't eat just one piece of chocolate cake or one scoop of ice cream. Dads like to give baths, but they can't help getting all wet. Sometimes they have a nightlight on because they're a little bit scared of the dark. They also like to check under the bed for monsters and in the closet. There are so many things that dads can't do. It's a wonder they make it through life at all. But dads can't give up. No matter how tired a dad gets or how hard life gets, a dad never quits. And most of all, whatever happens, a dad never stops loving you. I didn't realize there were so many things that dads can't do. I hope you have a great Father's Day today. Tell your dad that you love him. Hope you've enjoyed our lessons on bravery. And remember, God can help you be brave too. All you have to do is ask. Hope you can join us next week for our 4th lesson on who God can help be brave. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.